Oh, I see what you did there. Literally, which was the greatest Royal Rumble? Oh, how clever, you fucking bitch.
It's hardcore. It's uncensored. It's on your mark with Mark E. Xtreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the greatest, most exciting, most hardcore wrestling podcast that there is. And this one is gonna be over the top. I'm Skeeter Skyflyer. I'm your co-host, and with me is the host with the most, and he will boast. And if he, what rhymes with that? What?
Toast, most, coast, roast, loast, ghost.
No!
Oh, you dumb bitch.
You scare me. Mark Xtreme is not a ghost, even though he died once. Mark Xtreme.
You know, even if I was a ghost, I would come back and continue to be champion. And you can mark my words, that's what's going to happen, because I will live forever. Because, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Xtreme, 15 plus years undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion and owner. And on top of all that, smooth ass, sexy ass, spooky ass shit, I am the host of On Your Mark. And for years, we've been giving you the best wrestling content on the internet. We've given you the best fucking shoot interviews, the best live streams, and now you're getting the best podcast, because every Wednesday via Dragon Wagon Radio, we give you the On Your Mark Wrestling podcast that goes deep diving into topics like never before. You think Conrad Thompson is giving you the deepest dives? I am, because I am the most hardcore and best wrestling champion that has ever lived, so nobody can give you the better perspective than I can. The 15 plus year undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion, Mark E. Xtreme.
Oh, this episode is gonna be huge, because Mark Xtreme, what happens on this Sunday?
Fucking, if I go on by clockwork, my girlfriend Tammy getting her period.
Oh.
So I'm going to be in a bad mood.
Do I have to change what we're talking about this episode?
What do you mean?
Because I had it. I was going to do an episode about the Royal Rumble, but I don't know if I want to talk about it.
No, that's fun. That I'm into that idea. We're not doing a whole fucking episode about my girlfriend Tammy's periods. We're not going to do that, because trust me, that would not be very fun.
It sounds like it'd be hardcore though, from all the blood.
I mean, it's a lot. You've seen that movie or that scene in Shining when the fucking blood is rushing down the hallways.
The Shiny?
The Shiny. The horror movie, The Shiny.
The Shiny. The guy that plays the piano?
No, the fucking Jack Nicholson and fucking Shiny.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson plays the piano. I fell asleep.
Oh, it's a horror film called The Shiny, and then there's a scene where there's blood flowing, pouring down the hallways, and let's just say that my life becomes The Shiny once a month.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble, everybody. But before that, we got a little business to attend to, such as thank you, Dragon Wagon Radio, for having this show on the network. There's other great podcasts available on the network, so go check those out. And while you're doing that, while you're looking on Apple Podcasts, you might want to do a rate and review, because that helps out the show a big, big way. You leave a 5-star rating and review, write a couple of nice words, and you could be entered to win a free t-shirt when we pick the best rating and reviews on Apple Podcasts, right, Mark Xtreme?
Do it. I'm sick of fucking repeating this every week. Leave a fucking rating review. Rating review. I'm sick of fucking saying this all the time, and we don't get any more than they're trickling in, and I'm appreciative of those that do it, but it's very important. So if you listen to this, if you consume this, and you haven't done it yet, shame on you.
Because if it wasn't important, we wouldn't say it, right, Mark Xtreme?
Everything I say is important.
Also, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/OYM show, where you can get early access to episodes. You can get the replica BWE Championship, and you can get an Xtreme shout out on this podcast. Right, Marky Xtreme?
That's right, Skeeter. It's one of the most valuable perks over at our Patreon page. A shout out from the best wrestling champion in history, Marky Xtreme, valued well over $1 billion. But you get it for being a skid mark over on our Patreon page. And the shout outs this week are as follows: Bruce Harmeyer, Melissa Mayette, Jason K, Lane Brain, Flocka 171AC, Dylan Hinton, Tim Redbeard, Spot the Magic Ninja, Liam McLee, Rick Conley, Tom, Angela Elias, Mr. Blix, and Miguel Diaz. There you have it, Skeeter. Those are the skid marks that keep the roof over the backyard and the food on the table before I body slam bitches through it. And if you want to be on that prestigious list of the club that's cooler than the Bullet Club and more sweeter than the NWO, then march your happy ass on over to patreon.com/OIM show. Patreon.com/OIM show. I feel like I said it a little weird and people may not understand the link, but I want people to hear it.
Oh, when you do that voice, sometimes it's like, "Oh, I don't care," because
I do care. Okay, I get it. Yes, that's a note we got from fucking our producer at Dragon Wagon that some people can't fucking understand me when I did that. But sometimes I get angry, Skeeter.
Sometimes.
What?
You get angry a lot.
No, I don't.
Seem kind of angry right now.
No, I'm not. You think I'm fucking angry right now?
Yes.
I'm pissed off. Continue.
Let's talk about the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble was born on January 24th, 1988 in Hamilton, Ontario. The Royal Rumble is based on the classic Battle Royal match in which a number of wrestlers, traditionally 30, aim at eliminating their competitors by tossing them over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. The winner of the event is the last wrestler remaining after all the others have been eliminated. Marky Xtreme, can you be in the Royal Rumble if you don't have feet?
No, unfortunately you can't. And sorry. You know, if I was born without hands, could I fucking pull my tug?
Could you pull your rug?
Pull my tug. Nope.
Tugboat?
No. Pull my tug.
Tugboat. Legendary wrestler.
Rub the tug.
You'd rub tugboat?
I'm going to tug the rug.
Tag the bet.
Pug the rug. No, what I'm trying to say is that, you would have to get somebody to tug the rug for you, so in this instance, if you're born without feet, then unfortunately, sorry, no, go do something else, that you were born to do. Smash grapes, make wine, I don't know that there's sadly a lot of opportunities for you, but, but you could get somebody else to do it for you. Live vicariously through somebody that does have feet.
So that's a major rule in the Royal Rumble. You got to have 2 feet so they both touch the floor. But what about when it comes to Zach Gowen, who has 1 feet?
Well, he still has a foot. So, I mean, that's a gray area. If you think about it, has he been in the Royal Rumbles?
No.
Okay, well, then that's probably wise because it's like, if he gets thrown out, is he technically still in? Because 2 feet didn't touch the floor. So that's probably why he's never been allowed to be in the Royal Rumbles.
That makes sense. Man, it's a controversial match to say the feats. The first ever Royal Rumble was a television special on the USA Network with only 20 competitors. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the winner of the first ever Royal Rumble. Do you think Hacksaw Jim Duggan would have won if there were 30 men in the Rumble in 1988?
I mean, who am I to know that? I don't know. I wasn't in there. I wasn't, feeling out those energies and, dynamics of that match, That's the exciting thing about Royal Rumbles is anything can happen, you never know who's going to run out, you never know when that opportunity to throw somebody over the top rope will be right in front of your face. And when something, when you're head first into an opportunity, you've got to fucking eat it. And I think that, opportunities just happen, and it's drop of a dime. And, that's what makes a Royal Rumble so exciting. But it's hard for me to say. Who knows?
You mentioned you never know who's going to come out of the Royal Rumble. Who's been your favorite surprise that you've seen come out for the Royal Rumbles?
Oh man, that's what I like the most about Royal Rumbles is, never know who's going to come out. And I think, it was sick when goddamn Kevin Nash came out as Diesel in fucking whatever year it was, and he came out looking like Diesel again, and he put on the glove, and he went out there looking like Diesel again, and fucking went in the ring like Diesel again, and fucking tearing up ass, ripping assholes just like Diesel always used to, like Diesel again.
After the initial event was broadcast as a television special on USA Network, the Royal Rumble has been shown on pay-per-view and is one of the WWE's big four pay-per-views, along with WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. So why don't Impact Wrestling or AEW have Royal Rumbles?
I mean, you can't just like copy an idea and fucking try to capitalize on it. You gotta be original. Like we are. We come up with original fucking ideas in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment. We're not just trying to fucking constantly take from other people and make it our own and capitalize. We're trying to be original, and that's why we, pull the crowds we do, Skeeter. In 2020, we pulled some of the biggest crowds in wrestling. It's because we're giving people original shit.
That's true. The attendance records for BWE broke all previous records. But sometimes when you watch wrestling and I hear you and you go, I want that. How can we get that? Just steal that.
No, Skeeter, I would never say that. For anybody listening at home, when I'm watching wrestling, I'm doing research, because you do have to, some occasionally, not watch your competition in a bitter way, but watch it for research. So I've never stolen anything in my life, Skeeter.
So everything that you've ever put out is the original ideas?
Yep.
Hell in a Taco Bell?
We did it first. Have you ever seen another Hell in a Taco Bell?
Guess I haven't, but it makes me think about Hell in a Cell.
Well, that's just you. I don't think anybody else has ever said that. Coincidence?
I'm trying to think of some other shows that we've done, but today was Chair Shot Class Day.
Sunny in the Bank.
Yeah, that makes me think of Money in the Bank.
Well, I don't see that.
I can't think of any more. Unless I have stuff written down, I can't think of anything.
Well,
all right, I guess you're right. I guess I sit corrected.
The Rash of Champions.
Yeah, that makes me think of the Clash of Champions.
Well, you're fucking dumb. Because nobody fucking ever thinks that.
All right, well, see, it's good to clear
Marky
these things.
Extreme Rules. Purely original show about me.
Extreme Rules?
Nope. And I do not get where you get off.
I apologize, Marky Extreme. I apologize for getting off. I didn't mean to. I didn't know how to do it, but it just happened. And I'm glad we clear these things up on the podcast. That way everybody knows and no one else gets off.
That's all right, Skeered. Stop getting off. But if you want to get on, some Backyard Wrestling Entertainment events, we've got an event coming up this weekend, a very original event called the WWE Royal Rumble. Skeeter, this is a very original event that I'm very excited about. It's the first one we've ever done, and we're putting a little money into this because we've rented a goddamn Royal Castle Bouncy House. And the way this show works, 30 men enter one Royal Castle Bouncy House. We toss in a full fucking beehive, and the last man that stands inside that house that doesn't run out like a little bitch is the winner. This is going to be a huge event, Skeeter. A lot of bees will die, maybe some of our talent, because some of them are allergic to bees, but that is a sacrifice we're willing to take. Skeeter, tell them a little bit more about BWE Royal Rumble.
Oh, it's so exciting because all year long, you don't see anyone move as fast as they do when they are in Royal Rumble, because those bees come out, and that is a big beehive. It's not one of them like tiny ones like Winnie the Pooh has. It's like a huge one. It is filled with angry bees, because we also take it in a truck and drive it around the block a couple times off road first to get them all riled up for the show, so that way they get excited. And plus, you pour some YJ Stinger in there too to give them good energy.
Fans are welcome. Laser pointers are welcome, but no fucking EpiPens.
Yeah, that really changed the event 2 years ago when crowds were bringing EpiPens, mostly family members of wrestlers that were allergic and they were afraid their children are going to die, but you've since banned EpiPens.
Yeah, no fucking EpiPens on any of our B events.
The creator of the Royal Rumble is first ever Intercontinental Champion and WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson. Marky Xtreme, what kind of man creates a match where two muscular costume men start wrestling each other in the ring to wear one another out, all the while more and more aggressive and robust athletes pile in on each other, grabbing any free limbs, sweating profusely, rubbing up against each other with no room to maneuver, veins popping out, grasping for breath, hands pressing with all their might against flesh, wet hair being tossed around, desperate and agonizing moans crying out as they push their foe from behind over and over again, trying to jerk their opponents out of the ring, assert their dominance as the alpha, feverishly trying to outlast the entire male locker room for an hour to be the one man left in the ring, standing high above 29 steaming mounds of beefy built bodies, heaving in envy as the one man celebrates clothes tattered and torn, bruises and noticeable swelling, with a rainbow of fireworks illuminating the skies above, to the chorus of the crowd and a climax of cheers as the winner's music underscores their triumphant, statuesque, erect pointing to the symbolic sign of what is to come for the next eager opponent who holds a gold, jewel-encrusted belt that they will scratch and claw to call their own.
What in the motherfucking shit are you trying to do to my show? What in the motherfucking shit?
That's asking a question.
That was not allowed anymore here. Ever again. And look, different strokes for different jokes. I have no discrimination to anybody. If you like boys or girls, or boys and girls, or boy girls, or the man, or Becky Lynch's. But that fucking was a lot. And did you write that, Skeeter?
It sort of came to me.
When something comes to you like that, you need to wipe it away.
I was just thinking about what Pat Patterson created.
I don't think I'll ever be the same after this episode.
I mean, I was just going to say, I think he's brilliant.
Move on, please.
It wasn't until 1993 that the Royal Rumble winner was guaranteed a world title match at WrestleMania, and only 12 of a possible 20 winners have gone on to capture gold since the title shot was introduced. Marky Xtreme, would you rather win a Royal Rumble match to get a world title match at WrestleMania, or a Money in the Bank briefcase to have a world title match whenever you felt like it?
That's a very good question, Skeeter Skyflyer, and I think that I would probably take the Money in the Bank, only because you got to be smart about this. It's a business decision. And yes, getting a, Royal Rumble win puts you in the main event at WrestleMania. But guess what? Then you have to wrestle a fucking full match, and, the other guy's fresh and he's not beaten. And I want to get out there and come on a guy when he's been beaten, and get on a guy when he's been beaten for the 3 count, and when he's all beat up and tattered and worn out. And that's when I'm going to come out there, and I'm going to fucking win.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one way of doing it, where someone's already laying and you take advantage of them when they're prone.
Yeah. But
isn't there less money in that from being in the main event of WrestleMania? You always say that's a big money match, and you want to get paid for fighting.
Well, the fucking at that point you're already in the WWE and you're already making millions of dollars. So at that point you gotta just do what the smarter fucking thing is, and the smarter thing is if a guy's out there and unconscious, and you gotta go out there and take advantage of him when he's least expecting it.
I mean, I guess I'd say me too.
Great.
That, you would do that, and I just want to follow in your footsteps, and I'd say me too.
All right.
I mean, if you think so too, everybody say hashtag me too.
And I'll echo that and say me too as well.
The WWE Championship has only been awarded to the Royal Rumble winner once in 1992, when it was vacant, when Ric Flair was the entrant number 3 and managed to capture the title. In 2016, the WWE Championship was defended in the Rumble by then champion Roman Reigns, but lost it to the number 30 entrant Triple H. Interesting. Ric Flair wins the championship at the Royal Rumble. Triple H wins the championship at the Royal Rumble. Flair and Triple H were in Evolution together. Evolution held all the gold at Royal Rumble 2004. 1992 to 2004. That's 12 years in between. 2004 to 2016. That's also 12 years in between. 1992. Oh, look inside. You'll find a 12. 2016. Oh, there's another 12 inside there. Triple H was entrant 30 plus Ric Flair's entrant 3. That's 33. But subtract Triple H 14-time world championships and Ric Flair's 16 world championships. That leaves us with 3. But multiply that by 4 members of Evolution. That's 12. Let's add up the year 1992. 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 2 equals 21. Flip it. That's 12. One podcast talking about 2 wrestlers. Put those 2 numbers together. You get 12. Conspiracy?
What in the hell has happened to this show?
When
this show was born, it was born with so much promise, hope, and for its future. But at this point, fucking almost 50 episodes deep, and what have you done to this show? Is this why when I go into your room, you've got all these strings attached everywhere and fucking newspaper clippings on the wall? Is that what that was for? That fucking diatribe?
There's a conspiracy in the Royal Rumble, and there's a 12.
You gotta fucking find something better to do with your time. Get a girlfriend. Do something.
I can't sleep no more. There's something here.
There's nothing there, Skeeter.
What about all them 12s I found?
There's just coincidences.
A bunch of 12s in the Royal Rumble? I don't think so.
Skeeter, my pecker's 12 inches.
Isn't that a foot?
Yep. So is that a part of this conspiracy?
Here, let me put my foot next to it. Let me see.
No. Don't put your fucking foot near my pecker.
But my foot's a foot.
If you try ever to put your fucking foot near my pecker, you will become Zach Gowans.
Well, okay. Well, then who can put their foot next to it so we can measure it? Ted? Stepdad?
Fuck off. I'm gonna fucking open up a fucking foot farm because I'm gonna be cutting feet off left and right.
Oh, let me guess. You're gonna cut off 12 of them? I knew it. There's a 12 in there.
What is your fucking deal? I feel bad for you.
I don't know. I haven't been able to sleep for a while, and I'm finding 12s everywhere.
Take a NyQuil.
You know how many come in a pack?
Don't even say it.
12.
I don't know what. I'm gonna fucking have a donut.
Don't do it. Don't do it. There's 12 that come in that box.
This is stupid.
I agree. We gotta somehow fix this if any of you find a 12, just let us know, because
just do nothing. It's a fucking number.
There's a conspiracy in here with the number 12 in the Royal Rumbles.
That's not a conspiracy. A conspiracy is why I haven't been getting a contract yet. That is the number fucking 12 isn't a conspiracy. Fucking, it's what time it is right now. Just turned 12 o'clock. Is that a conspiracy?
That's bad. That's bad. That's not good.
Wrap this shit up, you fucking 12-year-old bitch.
No. That's so. Okay. I'm going to keep it together. Shelton Benjamin was eliminated from the Royal Rumble by Shawn Michaels in 2006, 2007, and 2008. Marky Xtreme, is Shawn Michaels racist?
Whoa. So whoa. Stop. Don't say that. Don't even talk about that. Like, we got to avoid at all costs slippery slopes on this podcast and leading to a quick road to cancel town. And I don't want, no, it's just coincidence. You know, it doesn't matter who throws who over the ropes, regardless of their race, creed, or nature. It doesn't make somebody racist.
All right. This is good to know. I thought he might have been, because that's after a while, that could be racist.
Well, I mean, you can tell me that every white man I cannot even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna start talking about this because I feel weird.
In 2011, it was the first ever 40-man Royal Rumble. The winner that year was Alberto Del Rio at number 38. During that time, the WWE was run by an anonymous Raw general manager. And do you think the anonymous Raw general manager made a botch and messed up the numbers, making it a 40-man instead of a 30-man?
I thought that. It's an easy mess up if the general manager was a computer. So, viruses happen, accidents happen, and, they probably should have updated the software.
Do you still not trust computers, Marky Xtreme?
Fuck no. I don't trust anything that isn't my own brain.
That makes sense. So how are we ever going to become friends with computers then?
I'm not. I don't ever plan to be. What?
Never?
No. Why would I? I can't trust a computer. You ever seen Terminator?
No.
They turn against you. And that will happen. Eventually, my fucking iPhone is going to try to shoot me. And I'm ready for it.
It's going to shoot you?
It's going to happen eventually.
Can't you tell the Alexa Bliss inside the phone to not do that?
Nope. Because at that point, the Alexa Bliss will become self-awares. And then the iPhone will eventually grow arms out of it, try to grab the nearest weapon in my house and try to fucking kill me. And you think my ass ain't ready for that? You think I haven't thought about that and developed a full game plan for that? I'm fucking ready.
Did you buy a gun safe yet for your gun?
No.
How are you going to be ready then?
What are you talking about? I have it hidden.
Only where I know
where I'm not going to tell you because my iPhone is listening. It's right next to me.
Well, don't tell it. Tell me.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Cover up the speaker?
I would think so.
I don't know where it's got hidden ears.
Maybe shove it in your butt.
If I had to, I would. In the time it took, or at the time of self-aware. But that's one of my approaches if it comes to it. But that's all. How did we get here?
We do it on a podcast.
Let's not fucking continue.
Marky Xtreme, what was Stephanie McMahon's first boyfriend's name?
Should have been Marky Xtreme.
Okay, but it's not. But what is it?
I don't fucking know. I don't have a list of all of her bang buds.
Test.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that means it's pop quiz time. Are you ready for the Royal Rumble pop quiz?
Okay, well, first of all, we didn't clear this segment with me, but I mean, I it sounds kind of fun, so I'll let you do this one.
Who is the youngest Royal Rumble winner in WWE history?
Randy Orton's.
Brock Lesnar at the age of 25.
Good for him.
You got that wrong.
No, first of all, fucking don't say that to me. And good for Brock Lesnar. What do you want me to say?
The correct answer. That'd be good. So that way you come off smarter.
Brock Lesnar.
Hey, you got it right.
Cool.
Who?
I knew.
You ready for the next one?
Yes.
Who is the man with the most Royal Rumble wins?
Don't tell me it's fucking John Cena.
Maybe someday, but not yet.
Well, who is it?
You got that wrong because you have John Cena on your brain, which
Stone
is
Cold Steve
I don't blame
Austin.
you. Yes, Stone Cold Steve. You got it right. He won in 1997, 1998, and 2001. Never forget. What was the best Royal Rumble match ever?
I mean, that's subjective. Who's to say what was the best?
Well, you are because you're doing the Royal Rumble pop quiz.
Very true. My opinion is above everyone else's. So I'm gonna say, the Royal Rumble when fucking Diesel came back.
Wrong. You got that one wrong too. The greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia with 50 competitors and it was won by Braun Strowman.
Oh, I see what you did there. Literally, which was the greatest Royal Rumble? Oh, how clever, you fucking bitch.
But it is the best one.
You tricked me, and I don't like being fucking tricked.
I didn't trick you.
That was a trick fucking question.
What
was the greatest Royal Rumble? So I'm assuming you mean David Meltzerman's rating scale, or what was rated the best? No, you meant the literal greatest. That was because the Saudi Arabia one was called the greatest Royal Rumble. You fucking tricked me, and that means you're fucking fired. Congratulations.
Is that trick firing?
No, that's real firings.
Can I get real hired back?
If you earn it.
We have seen incredible debuts at the Royal Rumble event. Such huge debuts as AJ Styles, Ronda Rousey, and Giant Gonzalez. Marky Xtreme, you've been teasing it for years. Are you going to finally be in this year's Royal Rumble?
I feel like you were going to finish that question with something else. Was that the question?
Oh, please?
I would love to be in this year's Royal Rumble, but unfortunately, one, I've been banned from the WWE Thunderdome, and I don't want to talk about legally how or why that happened. Two, Matt Cardona virus. It's very risky to go out there and travel right now. Don't blame me. Blame fucking Matt Cardona for playing with toys and infecting the world with the fucking Matt Cardona virus. Three, never say never in this business.
Okay, one, I'm sure they'll get over it.
I hope so.
They've seen
I'm
worse.
sorry. I've apologized.
Number two, I'll drive you.
Still too risky.
And number three, I won't say never. So there you go.
All right. There you go.
4 female superstars have been in the men's Royal Rumble match. Chyna, Beth Phoenix, Karma, and Nia Jax. And Nia Jax is the only one who competed in the men's and women's in one night. Marky Xtreme, do you think we're ever going to see a man in the women's Rumble match?
Didn't you already see one in there? What's his name? Fucking the dude with the snake hand.
Jake Snake Roberts?
No, not Jake the fucking Snake. What's his name with the fucking puts the fake snake on his hands?
Jake Snake Roberts.
No,
that's
you
a real
dumb
snake.
shit. Santino Marella.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Stop.
That's his sister, Marky Xtreme.
No, that is you dumb shit. Santina Morella is really Santina Morella, Skeeter Skyflyer, just dressed as a girl. Like when I dress you up like a girl and I call you Skeeta.
Yeah, but that's for funs.
Yeah, because I like to point and laugh at you.
So you mean to tell me Nikki Bella is Brie Bella just dressed up?
What?
Because they sisters.
They're twins, you dumb shit.
Yes, those are Santina and Santino.
No, they're not, Skeeter. That is Santino.
That's these twins.
Oh, God, you are the dumbest human on the fucking face of the planet.
I hate to say it, but don't you feel a little dumb because these twins?
Don't you? Whoa. You're double fucking fired. Did you just call me fucking dumb?
I just wondered, because you don't get it. These twins, these two different people, because they've been in different rumbles.
Both two different people. You sound stupid.
Sometimes I get it, but in this one instance, I know these two different bodies.
Oh no, they two different. God, you're so unintelligent. It hurts my head sometimes. But you know, Skeeter, who isn't unintelligent? You know who isn't unintelligent? The fucking people that tune in every week, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, to Question Mark Live, the live stream that has taken the internet by storm. It is the On Your Mark officially branded live stream, and every Tuesday night, we are going live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch, and giving you the best wrestling live stream on the internet. We're going head to head with the second hour of Impact Wrestling every Tuesday, and we're shooting hard. We're interviewing guests. We're taking your questions. It's really the most interactive and fun experience on the internet, right, Skeeter Skyflyer?
Oh, it's super fun. I feel privileged to be there every week, and it's so fun because you just never know what's going to happen. And everything happens, all kinds of stuff. And there's been amazing guests that have come on, people in the world of wrestling and YouTube and comedians. It's just so fun. And who knows who's going to be on that show next.
That's right. The best things about things in wrestling, the best thing about live things in wrestling are anything can happen and anything will happen. And this show is no different. So be sure to tune in to Question Mark Live, the Xtreme stream, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, every Tuesday night on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch.
In 2018, the WWE made history. It was the first time WWE had 30 women on the roster, and they could finally have a women's Royal Rumble match. And since then, WWE has a rule of having a minimum of 30 women wrestlers working at WWE to keep the women's Rumble match part of the annual tradition. Mark Xtreme, what did it mean to you as one of the greatest wrestlers in the industry and most violent and hot-tempered to see women get their own Royal Rumble?
Skeeter, over the years, I had my strong opinions in the past about the divas, but honestly, my opinions have changed because they've obviously proven that, they're going out there having knock them down, drag them out matches. Before it was when I would go take a shit, but now I'm fucking entertained. Not only are they hot as hell, but they're out there breaking bones and breaking backs. And, so a marquee, I'm a different marquee, new year, new he. Every year I'm evolving. And, this, the marquee Xtreme that was 5 years ago is not the marquee Xtreme of today. And, the marquee Xtreme 5 years ago would probably be literally fucking pissed that's 30, not just men or women, 30 fucking human beings that got an opportunity that I didn't get. While I still am a little pissed about that, it's pretty fucking cool. One, you get all these badass women beating their ass, each other's asses out there, but you get to see their hot asses. They're fucking attractive women. Anybody says not they're not, are just stupid. You got fucking Nia Jax, fucking Carmella. They're hot, man. Fucking
Dana
hot.
Brooke. Mandy Rose.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I mean, they're all pretty. Everyone in the WWE, I think, is pretty.
Well, not the. There's
Kevin Owens is a pretty man.
You're fucking weird, man.
Sami Zayn is a very beautiful man.
He's the ugliest one.
He's not the ugliest one. He's a very beautiful man.
He's ugly as fuck. Look at my face when I say that. Sami Zayn is ugly as fuck.
Well, I mean, you know what the internet says about that, right?
What does the internet say?
Internet often says that you look like Sami Zayn.
The internet's fucking stupid.
Don't say that to the internet because then it'll pull out a gun.
Hey, internet. You're fucking dumb. Because I'm hot as hell.
Well, then why don't you go ahead and just tell the internet where you hide your gun?
I have my fucking gun at the bottom of my Twinkie case.
Well, if a computer's as smart
try
as
to
it
get
says it is, then is clearly not going to go after it because that's just a cesspool.
Exactly.
Ain't you worried because you say I'm a test tube baby that you might have a Twinkie tube baby?
That's not a scientific possibility.
Isn't it, though?
At this point, it would have fucking happened.
It still could happen.
Wait, stop. I need you to stop the recording. 3, 2, 1, stop the recording.
1, 2, 3, stop.
Okay. And you're stopped?
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing.
Okay, cool. I forgot we were recording right there, and I've said more than I want to say publicly about my Twinkie habits.
That you put your wiener inside of Twinkies.
Regardless if we're not recording right now, I don't think that we should even fucking say that publicly. Regardless of what I do in my private time, Skeeter, I don't want it publicly exposed. So I'm not going to expose myself publicly and talk about what I do in my private time as a tax-paying American with my Twinkies. You know.
Well, then why don't you just go ahead and say what you do with it so that way it won't be recorded and it's just out.
I fuck them. I fuck the shit out of Twinkies. You know. And I'm not ashamed to say it to you, but will I say that fucking publicly? No, because I don't want fucking people thinking I'm a weirdo. Okay. You know, but it's just not the same. You know, I mean, I get pooty, but trust me, dude, I don't know until you fucking try it. Don't knock it.
What about eating them?
It's over fucking rated.
A Twinkie?
Trust me, I've had a lot of Twinkies in my day, but you get used to the taste, but you don't get used to this.
I mean, I used to eat Twinkies, but I don't eat them anymore because I don't trust them. Because if I definitely not around your house, but if I go to the store,
I would advise that.
If I go to the store and I see any damage to that outer wrapper, I just suspect that you've been nearby.
It's a good suspicion. You know, I can't control myself sometimes in public, and if nobody's around and I think the coast is clear, I can, you know, my quickies are quicker than a quickie. So
Twinkies.
They're a Twinkie. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to just fucking get that out of my system and not publicly. So can we start the podcast back in 3, 2, 1, please?
I don't think you did get it out of your system because you still put it inside the Twinkies. And why are you saving them?
I can't let that evidence out there. Any DNA, you know, somebody will take and try to make a new Marky Xtreme, and I can't allow that.
Just feed it to the dog.
That is inhumane.
Right. It's a dog. So
and I
it's
can't,
not humane. That's what makes sense.
Let me just throw it up a fucking hypothetical that will blow your mind, Skeeter. Talk about fucking how the iPhones are going to turn against us. What if I fucking allow a dog to eat my DNAs and turn into a fucking mega Marky Xtreme dog monster? It's going to take over the fucking world.
Oh my God, it would.
That's why I fucking have to keep all the used Twinkies in my case where my gun's at, because I can't risk fucking the world being taken over by a fucking mega dog.
Okay, but there is one benefit to a Marky Xtreme mega dog monster is that then I can pet you and you won't object.
Skeeter, I can't be responsible when I evolve into Marky Xtreme mega dog monster, who I will attack and bite and eat. And regardless if, you know, we have pre-existing relationships or a friendship, I might eat you. Anybody in my track.
I wouldn't want to go any other way.
That's your choice. 3, 2, 1. Let's get back.
1, 2, 3. Okay. So, we was talking about the Royal Rumble and
yep, that's
hey,
great.
Remember we practiced nothing else.
Yes, Skeeter.
Yeah, because we were talking about
yes, Skeeter.
Stuff, not
yes,
talking
Skeeter.
About it.
Yes, Skeeter. Continue.
Right. Okay. Well, Royal Rumble winners, past and present. It's been so exciting. Who's been who's been the most shocking winner of all the Royal Rumbles that you've ever seen?
Oh man, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Who are you picking?
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
He's the owner of the company. He booked himself to win.
What's
the
shocking
Rumble.
about that though?
He's not.
I don't think there's anything weird about that. I mean, he was the smartest, talented, most extreme one out there, and he won it on his own accord. He didn't book himself to win it.
I mean, he's super strong and everything, and clearly puts himself in the main event of all that stuff. But I think it's just weird when someone who runs everything chooses that they're going to win it and take away from all the other hardworking wrestlers that have been trying all year long.
I don't see anything weird about that, you know? And in fact, I think that Vince McMahon is the winner that would make the most sense. So I don't know. I'd have to sleep on it, Skeeter, but definitely not Vince McMahon.
Well, why hasn't Shane McMahon won?
Because he's a bitch.
Compared to Vince McMahon or just to everybody?
100%.
Man, this is just an onion that just keeps getting peeled back, and there's more onion. This has been great. Marky Xtreme, do you love the Royal Rumble as much as me?
It's one of my, favorite wrestling pay-per-views, WWE pay-per-views, definitely. I've had a lot of my great memories in my life sitting around watching the Rumble and imagining the day when Marky Xtreme's going to come out there and fucking throw all them motherfuckers over the top rope, and then Stephanie's going to come out and be like, oh my God, I've never seen anybody perform like that. And then I'm going to say, that's right, baby. I did it all for you. And then she starts making out with me. And then the Marky Xtreme Stephanie McMahon sex celebration happens. We bang for hours. And then Triple H comes out and he says, Stephanie, why would you do this to me? We have a family. And I turn to him and I say, fuck you, bitch. And I shoot him. And fucking his kids are crying, and then I fucking scoop his kids up and I grab them by their fat faces and I say, I'm your daddy now. And then legally, Vince McMahon signs over the company to me, and the best is yet to come.
Toll ride.
Oh God, we fucking went a whole episode. Why? I
waited for the coolest thing to be said, so it's like it's like that. That's it. That's the thing. And it's what you said, because you get mad when I say about stuff that I say. But I thought, hey, if you're gonna ride the ride, you gotta pay the toll, and that's the price you pay if you're Stephanie McMahon and all the McMahons, right?
I'm not even gonna entertain you or entertain it anymore.
This has been such a great show. We're wrapping things up here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Dragon Wagon Radio hosts this podcast, as well as other shows like Movies Made Me. Host Cheryl Jones invites guests from all walks of life to pick the 5 movies that made them who they are. The movies that inspire their personal growth, interests, fears, careers, and more. That sounds like a fun show. Can you think of a movies that made you?
No fucking movie made me. I made me who I am.
Oh. I think like maybe 101 Dalmatians.
Made me?
I was thinking me.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Check out youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow for the greatest shoot interviews you're ever going to see anywhere. James Ellsworth, Eric Young, Matt Hardy, Eli Drake, and even almost the man who fought for the Universal Championship, Adam Pearce, who's had huge success ever since being on your show. He is blowing up, baby. And you can check out all those shoot interviews. Did you have something to say?
Nope.
Adam Pearce is such a fun interview, and he's gone on to such huge success. So you can watch that. youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow. Can you believe how successful and how rich he is now?
So proud of him. Just so fucking proud.
Everybody knows his name too. Everybody knows who Adam Pearce is.
Yeah, it's great. Please continue, Skeeter.
So check all those out and more. So fun. And be sure to share your favorite interviews on the internet like Facebook and Twitter and Reddit, and share the love. Share the love. And go to patreon.com/OYM show to get video and podcast episodes 2 days early. Get access to Xtreme watch-alongs, exclusive t-shirts, replica BWE Championship, and a whole lot more. And in closing, Marky Xtreme, who do you predict are going to win the men and women's 2021 Royal Rumbles?
In what I want to happen or what I think's going to happen.
Oh, I mean, give them both, because then people can hit up their Bing Box and talk to their bookies and bet on both.
I want Mark Xtreme to win both of them, but fucking who cares? I think that fucking maybe Roman Reigns or fucking whoever is kicking ass up there, and good for them, and there are opportunities. We'll win men's, and then fucking I would expect my woman Nia Jax to win the women's.
You say you want to win both?
If I was there, I'd win both of them.
You win the women's Royal Rumble?
Yep. Who's better than me in both genders?
Then I thought there's only one gender. Just Jinder Mahal.
Oh God, you're so dumb.
Is there another gender?
No, there's only one gender, Jinder Mahal. I'm talking about male or females.
I think he's a male.
That's yet to be proven.
Well, there you have it. Mark Xtreme and Jinder Mahal taking it. Royal Rumbles. I hope everyone has a fun Royal Rumble, and we'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Bye-bye.
Dragon Wagon.